So this is an original song of mine called A Mother's Love. It has a lot of context behind it. So it's kind of a funny story, but I went to a temple with my family in India, and you know how for a lot of musicians, inspiration strikes out of nowhere. So I was walking around and I stopped at a specific pedestal that was dedicated to the two mothers of the god Krishna. And a melody came into mind. And of course, to that my mom said, "God's given you a song, nice!" And I said, okay, I guess he did. So this is a song that's about the two mothers of the very, very prominent god in Hindu mythology, Krishna. He had two mothers because he had a biological mother who was forced to give him up at birth, and he had a second mother who raised him but had to give him up in his adulthood. I hope you enjoy this. One never felt his tiny fingers curl around hers. One never wiped the butter from his smile. One gave him birth, but not her days, and one gave her days, but not his name. Devaki counted years inside a stone room. When she finally held him, he was already a man. She searched his face for anything familiar, but how do you recognize a stranger who has your eyes, but not your memories? Yashoda's world was small, just a boy who came home with dusty feet. She never asked who he was, only if he was hungry. But when he came back as God, she couldn't find her son in him anymore. In Dwarka, he wore a crown, but Devaki saw only the throne, not the child. So he went back to Vrindavan, back to the one who still saw butter on his lips. With her, he could forget. He wasn't the Lord of the universe, he was just Kanha, stealing time and pretending that he was still hers. you very much, and I hope you like that little tour of India in song.